Welcome back, dear viewers. Saudi Arabia has been experiencing significant growth in its industries and investment sectors, driven by the Vision of 2030 initiative aimed at diversifying the economy. The government actively encourages foreign investment by implementing reforms and offering incentives such as tax breaks and streamlined regulatory processes. This shift towards a more diversified economy is attracting international investors seeking opportunities within the kingdom. As a result, Saudi Arabia is becoming a hub for innovative and sustainable development, paving the way of a purposeless future. Now, dear viewers, we will welcome here with us Daniel Sanchez Villena, GCC Capital Partners. Good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning.
We're glad to have you here with us today in Good Morning Kuwait.
Thank you for having me here.
You're most welcome. Can you please explain for us, Mr. Daniel, why the investment is crucial for the economic development of Saudi Arabia today?
Well, investment in Saudi Arabia is like a big pillar. Saudi Arabia and the Middle East have all eyes from all over the world right now.
Definitely.
I would say that with the launching of Vision 2030, Saudi Arabia is launching a program to diversify the economy. So they're focusing in non-sectors, non-oil sectors, and providing like a good investment. So in this situation, the government of Saudi Arabia starts a cycle, a very interesting cycle. It starts with investment through the government, for example, in terms of PIF, with more than 100 companies in Saudi Arabia launched by the PIF. So with this investment in the non-oil sectors, attract the foreign investment. So the foreign investment feels safe with this like safe environment.
Yes.
Through this safe environment, Saudi Arabia is also making two great visions. One is to creating jobs and to bring in the know-how from the outside, and also to providing a safe environment for the international perspective. And in return, Saudi Arabia, through the know-how, is taking all the education and in the creation with the new jobs, also taking care for the new population. Because in Saudi Arabia, we'll say like most of the population is young right now. Yes. So taking care of the new generations about creating the jobs and bringing back a good return of investment, which is the education.
Definitely, that is beautiful here, the way you said it, Mr. Daniel. Can you also tell us what specific sectors in Saudi Arabia is currently attracting most of the investment and why?
Well, renewable energy through, for example, projects like NEOM and Sakaka, the solar panel project. Say like are in the main focus of the investment, but definitely all the construction investment, infrastructure in this sector also likes helping, like KSA, the area. You go there, you visit Saudi Arabia, you'll see like all the robust
yes.
construction right now evolving. I would say tourism, entertainment, sports. Wow. We know about the Red Sea project. I've seen and I heard a lot of stories like Mr. John Pagano used to say in his conference about turtles. So it's something very nice that the Red Sea company, the Red Sea project, is doing for the whole region. So they're restoring the Red Sea. The Red Sea was damaged before. So now all the coral reef, barrier reef, so it's been restoring. And it helps not just Saudi Arabia, the full region. Entertainment, the Joy Awards, been like 3 weeks ago, I guess. So it was an amazing time in Riyadh, mostly in Riyadh. There were a lot of Hollywood stars came to, like Morgan Freeman, Jason Statham, a lot of stars that actually talk very good things about the Saudi people and the Middle Eastern people.
Definitely.
The values, the friendly situation that they found it.
It's actually beautiful, Mr. Daniel, the way you said it, mentioning the construction and how, you know, let's say the building, how they're becoming, you know, actually we're seeing it even more in Saudi Arabia, and that is actually true. I just got back from there and I saw what you mentioned about the construction and how it's growing. Mashallah. So let's talk about more about the impact of the vision of 2030 and investment opportunities in the kingdom. How do you see that?
Well, the government made strong steps, like helping foreign investment to like with 100% ownership, and also with some regulatory situations, like make life easy for the foreign investment.
Definitely.
There are a lot of projects. We mentioned NEOM, Trojena, Oxagon, the economic cities around the Saudi Arabia are helping in the coming of investment. I will say also the Expo is coming in 2030 with a
definitely the vision of 2030. Yes.
So, and also like a month ago, it was officially 2 months ago officially launched the World Cup 2034. There's a lot of things coming in Saudi Arabia during the Riyadh season, for example. It's amazing how it's almost event every day. Yes. There are events, there are festivals. So it's nice to be in Saudi Arabia.
It's very nice, and it's actually very nice noticing this amazing growth Saudi Arabia is, let's say, seeing nowadays. And as you mentioned, Mr. Daniel, the Red Sea, how it's being revived and bringing back to life. This is actually something we are all happy and proud of for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Can you tell us what measures the government is actually taking to encourage both local and foreign investments?
Well, we already mentioned some of those measures. For example, the government is reducing the tax, the 100% foreign ownership in terms of investment, and also the digitalization for all the process. It helps, like for the transparency, and it helps all the companies to trust more the process.
Certainly.
So yeah, I think those measures are the key ones that start like not just about the name Saudi Arabia or the Middle East, also about the full process. The full process,
definitely, Mr. Daniel, as you mentioned. And how does Saudi industries diversified, or let's say in recent years, and what are the key that drives it behind this transformation?
The key behind the transformation is the investment from the government, on the semi-government entities, and also a lot of holdings and private entities that are really, really involved with the vision 2030 of the government and His Highness Mohammed bin Salman. So we'll see, like, for example, STC, how is engaged with this, all the PIF governments, like investment in sports, like Nasser, Hilal, and different football teams. Also, I would say, like, the investment in logistics. Right now, it's big, it's huge. Because for me, logistics means power, means movement. Everything means movement in a country. It's good. We cannot forget that location of Saudi Arabia is a privilege. So Saudi Arabia is between almost in 3 countries,
yes.
like Turkey, more or
yes.
less. So Saudi Arabia is kind of the door also for Europe, of China.
Beautiful. Yes.
And how the relations between Chinese companies and Saudi Arabia, like seeing like in person this, it's something amazing. Like Chinese companies are taking like putting a lot of investment in Saudi Arabia and the Middle East right now.
Definitely. I
would say like Chinese mentality in terms of business, they go one step forward. So
yeah, of course, they're one step ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
definitely.
Definitely, for example, holdings like Majoe holding here in Saudi Arabia are helping with the vision 2030 a lot. Are helping that industries like agriculture, different sectors through the logistics are doing good. In Saudi Arabia, they are not stuck. So I guess the logistics power in Saudi Arabia is one of the most important, and I encourage like creating more investment in this sector.
Amazing, amazing, Mr. Daniel. The way you said it, we would like to thank you for being here with us today in Good Morning Kuwait. And dear viewers, we wish the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia all of the success in the future. And of course, we would like to thank Mr. Daniel Sanchez Villena, a GCC Capital partner. Now, dear viewers, let's take a short break and we will be right back.